Hello and welcome. Keep your hand in your skirt. My name is Sabrina Brightstar. I am your host, Keep Your Hand in Your Skirt podcast. We've got a great show for you today. We're going to discuss trust, fake news, cults, manipulation, conspiracy theories. How the heck do you know who you can trust, what you can trust, and is there more insights or tools that can support you? Before we get started, I have two things for you. One, please like and subscribe to this channel to help promote this consciousness around the world. And second of all, I have been inspired, guided to intentionally drop into the heart space. So I invite you to take a conscious breath, just a deep breath in, hold it for a few seconds, and exhale through your mouth. And just set the intention you're going to drop into your heart space. And you probably can instantly feel there's a shift. So when we set the intention, when we just set the intention to go into our heart space, things shift. Why? Well, most of us are very, very, very sensitive, empathic, intuitive, psychic. So we're picking up on everything, right? So when we set the intention just to drop into our heart, it's kind of like a clearing, a releasing, a new canvas, just a new opportunity at this now moment, just to drop into your heart. And what I'm really liking about this practice is, especially before you engage in a new segment, or you read a new book, or you listen to a new podcast or a show, or have a new conversation with someone, when you just drop into your heart, it's like your ability to hear or receive information expands. Your ability to have seeds like unfold or uncap expands. It just changes how you can hear, how you can receive, how you can understand. So you can just be more present and have your time be more efficient. You know, I have always been a believer in work smart, not hard. So if you want to think of that same principle and take it to your, multidimensional practices, your spiritual practices, if you're going to gift yourself with 10 minutes of a meditation, or 10 minutes of being in nature, or 10 minutes of grounding, or 10 minutes of listening to a podcast, if you can drop into your heart before you start, you can just receive more. You can hold more. You can recall more. You can just being in your heart, more of your abilities show up. So it can just be a more effective use of your time. So what I want to talk about is fake news, manipulation, cults, all of the stuff that's happening and has been happening and is going to increase happening. Possibly. Is that a projection? Yeah, I guess it is a projection. So I know on my spiritual journey, I have been so influenced by outside news, outside opinions, outside projections, outside points of view, especially when I really, really, really like someone, when I really, really, really respect someone, when I have decided someone is truth. Then it's easy for me to listen to everything they say as 100% true. And it has taken me time to realize, to recognize that yes, I can like what people say. Yes, I can be influenced by people. But my journey of my knowing, my spiritual awakening, my remembering the truth of who I am is mine and mine alone. So I can never 100% agree and align with everyone. Not to say that they're not telling the truth, because depending on what your state of being is, or what your vibrational frequency is at the moment that you hear that, you're going to receive that in so many different ways. So one sentence can have 100 different meanings to 100 different people. And they can all be simultaneously true, depending on your frequency, depending on your state of being, depending on where is your vibrational location. Now, speaking of vibrational location, in 2017, I wrote this, Intuition is Calling. And in here, I talk about the spiral location, the spiral vibration versus the singular vibration, the period consciousness, I call it. And I got the hit and the download. At this now moment, I am actually gifting away this ebook. So you can get it at my website at sabrinabrightstar.com. So this was written in 2017. It's so simple. It is so simple, yet it's so layered with esoteric truths. Just because I receive in a very simplistic way, I communicate in a very simplistic way. To me, simplicity is the secret sauce. To me, the more simplistic it is, the more truth it tends to hold, or the more truth I feel is within the content. So but it is so simple. So anyone who's kind of been curious, anyone who's kind of confused, anyone who's kind of wishing they had a better relationship with their multidimensional self or their intuition or their higher self, they're just super simple ways to do up level, to take wherever you're at, whatever your set point is at this now moment, and add to it. Increase it, up level it. So that is my gift to you at this now moment. You can get that free complimentary ebook at sabrinabrightstar.com. So heading back to what do we do with all of this stuff that's happening, right? Like all of these stories, you write this, like, who do we trust? So what I have learned, and what my suggestion is for anyone and everyone, no matter how long you've been on a spiritual journey, how much interest you have on a spiritual journey, like, who cares, right? Because there is no hierarchy. There is no one is more special, more spiritual, more deserving than anyone else. We know we're all equally valuable. We're all equally worthy, and we deserve to have inner confidence, inner security, inner understanding of what is our personal truth. And so as you develop your own intuition, as you connect and go to deeper layers with your own intuition, your own wisdom from within, it gives you more peace, more balance, more trust, more faith, more hope. Whatever it is that you would like to pull unto yourself, it is your birthright to have it. It is your birthright, it is your birthright, it is your birthright. Having this inner confidence, this inner certainty, this inner security, it's not for the 1%. It's for all of us. Each and every one of us is deserving. Each and every one of us deserves to have, right, an aligned state of being. So we'll never master being perfectly aligned. Why? Because we chose to be born on a polarity planet. So we're always going to ebb and flow. We're going to increase our abilities. We're going to pop in and out of different dimensional states of being, dimensional frequencies. But we can learn to hold more and more frequencies or dimensions simultaneously. And that is what I really see is happening. So the more awareness I can have of what is happening, of the different stories being told on different vibrational planes, the more I can see this image, have this awareness, and also have this other awareness, this other knowing. So depending where I put my focus, I can have different emotional set points, right? And so both are true, right? So what am I referring to? Well, we're in our third dimensional body. We're more in our judgmental body. We're more in the right, this is right, this is wrong. I hold the truth, you're wrong, right? We're very black and white. We're very anchored into polarity. which that's the experience we wanted to have. That's why this simple ebook is really going to, like, it just explains it in such a simple way. As we also have the ability to be in our fifth dimensional vibrational state of being, our fifth dimensional consciousness. And our fifth dimensional consciousness holds a bigger, wider, more expansive point of view. So there's not a judgment about right and wrong. Both are included in the storyline. And so to be able to call that in, be able to have that knowing, have that awareness, it can make the chaos less chaotic. If that's something you're wanting to call to yourself, if you're feeling not dazzled, maybe you're dazzled, if you're feeling razzled, if you're feeling disconnected, discombobulated, just white noise, I hear white noise, right? If you're having that white noise discomfort in your body, just take a conscious breath, hop into your heart space, intentionally log into your heart space, and know it is your birthright to have a state of peace, to have a state of balance, to have a state of knowing your well-being is provided for. You have the right to be in alignment. You have the right to know that you are connected to all that is, all that you are. So I hope that's of assistance or support to you. I hope you are having a great weekend, and it just keeps getting better and better.